Hi, good evening, and welcome to a special edition of the Rasheem Arsenio Stewart podcast. Let me know you can hear me whenever y'all come in, because I am using my Bluetooth microphone. So if you're having issues hearing me, please let me know, and I will make adjustments to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, it does help. I guess for the time being, I guess the thumbnail for my lives is going to be through my mom's picture, which is fine. So she'll have no problem with that. Um, Based on my computer settings, look like everything's going through. So tonight, we're going to be talking about the opening ceremonies tonight as part of my special YouTube Live episode. This is episode 47, I believe. So we're only 3 away from hitting 50. So I'll be doing another episode on Sunday. So that'll be 48. And then hopefully we'll get to 50 in 2 weeks. And then we'll get to 52 before the end of August. That's a year's worth. And then I'll have another special video after that. I won't count as an episode. But that will be kind of another life update video and stuff. Hopefully soon, once I get through a couple of these lives, I can start recording on my computer more often and start trying to upload videos. And that's something I am going to start trying to figure that out soon. So, big ups to USA. God bless America. So, if you're new to the channel, hi, nice to have you aboard. I say this all the time for every episode. If you're coming on as a normal episode person, has been on for almost day one. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. And eventually, for the people going to be listening to this for the jails and prisons, for the Securus Network, and for your MP3, MP4 players, and for your tablets, whatever else you allow you to use those type of systems. As always, keep your head up, keep the faith, do the right things, and when it's time for you, learn something new. Try to get a skill or a trade. So when it's time for you to come out, you could become a better person in society because we need more people like you guys who truly are really rehabilitated, and with all people are willing to give you second chances if as long as you show you prove it. So right now I am watching the Olympic opening ceremonies on Peacock. Now due to the most likely copyright strike, I can't show you what's on TV just for I'm not trying to get striked. Okay, I'm about 10 subscribers away being at 100. So I'm not trying to get striked right now, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I don't mind, giving you some updates how the ceremony's going, like certain things. I see certain celebrities or certain country facts. That's good to know. And somebody from Real Love Ministries came on board. Thank you. First person. Oh yeah, you're all partly modded. I don't know if I did put you as a mod. So whoever's gonna be the representative for my ministry tonight. So when more people come on board, hopefully soon, they can. I did tell them it would be about 9 Eastern on a couple other streams. I just started a couple minutes earlier than regular scheduled programming. So as people come along, just make sure they don't say nothing too outrageous and out of line as far as comments goes and stuff like that. And then we should be good to go on that. And I did tell another friend of mine who's doing a live as we speak, who soon, hopefully when they get done with this stream, they will be on mine as well. All right, so let's get to the episode a little bit. We're going to talk about the Olympics, what I think about it, and being a big sports fan, what's this mean as far as why it's one of my favorite things to watch every 4 years, stuff like that. Just to let you guys know, this is the modern day Olympics. Okay, so we're talking about the Olympics for modern day, which you consider modern day was late 19th century. So the first Olympic Games was in 1896 in Athens, Greece, and ever since then, except maybe for a little break because of wars, they've pretty much been doing this every 4 years since then. So pretty much, I don't know who came up with the idea that it should be on a leap year, but whoever came up with the idea was a genius. So every time we have a leap year, which the next one will be 2028, that's the Summer Olympics, and then 18, maybe a little more than 18, 19 months, and then we'll have the Winter Olympics in 26, which is now going to be the same year as the Men's World Cup. So when you see the next World Cup, you can expect the Winter Olympics to be the same time. So that's a good thing to know, and I think that is going to be something that I'm looking forward to talking about sports, because I want to talk. Don't get me wrong, majority of this channel is going to be talking about motivational stuff. Once in a while, we'll talk about some stuff with faith and other topics. But one of the biggest things I love, and people know me for a long time, I love to talk about sports. I've been a sports fan pretty much all my life. I grew up watching sports. I grew up loving sports, appreciating. I tried to play some sports. I'm not the most athletic, not the most coordinated, but I tried. Okay, I tried some different sports when I was between the ages of 5 and 16, 17, but not really one stuck, other than maybe basketball. I was probably, if I had to pick one I was somewhat decent at, maybe other than flag football. Those were probably the two best ones I was at, in my opinion. You can make the argument for kickball, but I don't know that would be an Olympic sport. That would be cool if they ever decide to put that for Olympics. But like I said, just being a sports fan, I always enjoy the Olympics because it's always good to see some different sports that you normally wouldn't see on TV once every 4 years. Like, you don't really see a lot of discus throwing. You don't see a lot of target shooting. You don't see a lot of, those type of sports. You don't see that a lot in the Summer Olympics. Like in the Winter Olympics, you don't see like curling on TV a lot. You don't see you see a little more luge and bobsledding now. But back then, when I was growing up, you didn't really see it that much, other than maybe on Wide World Sports. And even that was just tape delayed. So it's good to see these type of sports that you don't normally see on a year-round basis. And for 3 weeks, it's part of the norm. Yeah, you can make the argument with some karate, judo. That's another sport, some Olympic style. That's something you don't see a lot. So right now we're watching the opening ceremonies. Like, I'm watching on Peacock, so it's streaming through. They're part of the NBC network, and NBC has rights to the Olympics. I forgot to what year, but they're going to be around for the next few Olympics, winter and summer. As a man, we got a guy. It's raining right now in Paris. I believe it's the tape delayed version. Yeah, because they posted. I think they had the live version of several hours ago. So I guess these are people who missed it early because they were working. This is a way for them to make up for it. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have this option now. And like I said in my Facebook stream, which I just finished out like a half hour, 40 minutes ago, I'm really liking the streaming as far as the TV goes. Like watching, especially being a sports fan, I like the streaming. And I told myself, damn, I should have done that a while back, especially when I moved to St. Pete, when I finally got to get the what you call it, to get the instead of getting like cable, I'll go through like a company that does cable. I should have just did streaming from Jump Street. That's what I should have done. But it is what it is on that too. So that's something that maybe in the future that's something we can get better at and go from there. And like I said, watching the Olympics, watching the opening ceremonies, especially, you get to see all these different countries from all over the world. And for a few hours, it's like love, there's unity. There's no like really BS with like politics and stuff. Everybody just coming together. They're celebrating the fact they're going to play against each other in good competition and good spirit and good sportsmanship. But at the end of the day, there's no like really politics, really like a lot of the cares of the world is gone when you're dealing with the Olympics for a few weeks. So that's one of the things I love about it. There's Great Britain, such England, they got 352 athletes. We may have the most athletes total. I would probably guess if there's a guess which country has the most, I would probably say America, but it's a little bit closer than it used to be. I think in some Olympics, we used to like, if we have like 400 or 500, the next closest was only like 200. Now the gap's getting smaller and smaller every time we get to the Olympics, especially with a lot of different sports. We used to dominate basketball. Now that's men's and women. Well, the women's is still a little bit out here, but the men's is shrinking and shrinking every time we do the Olympics. Like track and field up into like, I mean, I'll say like a decade and a half ago. Again, that was dominated by Americans. Now you have Jamaica, even Great Britain. They've been taking a lot of some of the medals that we normally get into, especially in the 100, 200, 400, and even under 1500, like even the long jump and some other stuff. We used to do so well. Now it's getting tighter in competition, and that's one of the things again I love about the Olympics. And I said this in my short earlier today. Well, another thing I love about the Olympics because everybody's at their best. Yeah, at least we'll say in theory, but in theory, they're at their peak of where they're at right now. They're physically at their peak. They're mentally, emotionally at their peak, ready to go for these games, ready to compete against other people in the world to see who's the best. And I'm hoping you guys are feeling that way about what you're going to accomplish. Accomplishing is doing what you can to be the best at what you want to, at whatever field or whatever you want to do in life. So I want to encourage you guys to strive to be your best and to do your best on a daily basis. Is that always going to work out? No, but at least you could try to become better and do better. And that's in the long run, it's going to be something you can go to bed and hold your head up high every day. So I did start the thing about 5 minutes early. So if we minus maybe 6 minutes early, we're really in the actual time I really want to do it. We're only 8 to 9 minutes into the still, other than my Real Love Ministries. Just checking in really fast. Nobody's really got on yet. So I did say I was going to do a minimum of 30 minutes, but I was going to do up to an hour, depending on if anybody shows up, depending on how I'm doing. Because I just did almost a 55-minute Facebook Live. So, I mean, my voice is still good, but it still might be a little bit from doing that. But it's okay. If you show up, good. If you don't, I understand. I know a couple of people said that I hope the 1% they're going to come didn't think it was going to be 9 o'clock their time, because I know they're in California. That would have been midnight. I don't think I would have done a midnight live. I mean, I may try it once at midnight to see if anybody will come, but Hong Kong, China, 34. Okay. But otherwise, no. I mean, and for you guys, I know it's a special live episode, so we could talk about the Olympics. We could talk about the ceremonies. We could talk about all this stuff, which is fine, and I don't mind. And I mean, this will count as an episode, but at the end of the day, um, I think it's just, I think it's something that you just have to. I think it's something you have to keep in consideration because one of the things that, for me, being a big sports fan, is it really is something that I believe that can be, it can be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Trying to do these lives. I think it's my second or third live on on YouTube, and so far, I think after the first, other than my ministry, somebody with permission use my ministry child to get on. So they're saying this year. Sorry, I just got a message from somebody. A text just wanted me to tell you guys to look this up on Google. But yes, this year's Olympics, athletes from 184 countries will take to the world stage to compete in the 2024 Paris Olympics. It'll be a 2-week period from July 26th, which is today, until August 11th. So that's a lot of countries. 184 countries. That's a lot of countries to compete. So I'm looking forward to just seeing how this goes and see. Hey, Lloyd, hey. Yes, 184 countries. Yes. That's the that's as of this morning. That's supposedly the official count. Yay, Roy! Nice to have you on my live. You just probably finished yours. So, Israel has 88 people participating. We up to the letter I's. Okay. I don't know if we'll get to the United States before the end of the stream, but we'll see how it goes. Glad you made it out tonight. That really touches my heart. So, I'll ask you a question since you're on here right now. Although we can hit the thumbs up, so we should get a second thumbs up. I don't know if you like sports or not, but if you do like sports, especially the Olympics, which Olympic sport are you looking forward to watching the most? Oh, look, Jamaica got 70 athletes. Cool. Actually, let me see if I could do something real fast. No. I'm gonna make Lori. Can't block words. I'm gonna put her as a moderator. So every time I do a chat from now on, she'll be a moderator. Okay. All right, so now you just became my second moderator. So congratulations, Lori. So anytime I do a live and anybody gets crazy, you got full permission to, within reason, be nice about it. But you can either blog, let me know, and we'll figure the nice penance. Oh, swimming. Cool. Swimming's good. That's another sport. I was saying a few minutes ago. They don't get a lot of people. You don't see it a lot during the year. Like you got the big one like basketball, football, baseball, soccer, hockey. To a degree, I guess if you want to count golf and auto races, the 7 most viewed sports in America. Maybe you can make the argument for boxing for 8. You see those probably most of the time during the year. But swimming, you don't see that as much. You don't see gymnastics as much during the year. So like I said, those are the type of sports I'm looking forward to. If it was me, I'm looking forward to track and field. Outside of basketball, men's and women's, especially the free, I want to see how that pulled off. For me, track and field, because if you probably know me, people who know me, I like racing, a lot of different types of auto racing, horse racing, track and field racing, something about speed. So I'm looking for like the 100 meters, the 200 meters. Like 400 meters. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the opening ceremonies. Yeah. Right now it's on a quick commercial break on Peacock. I think it was at Jamaica last check. So we'll see what country to get to next. Um, I guess they're going by alphabetical order. They started with A. So another good thing, another interesting fact. I don't know if you know this, Lloyd. When you do the opening ceremonies, when you see all the countries, you get to see how many athletes from each country. I saw a country only had like 2 athletes, and I think the most I've seen so far has like 350, 370 athletes based on the based up to the letter J. And it's very interesting to see like one country only gets a couple, so they're probably doing like a specific sport or two. And you got one country with 300 and something athletes. They're pretty much almost. I'm assuming there's going to be at least one person for every competition is going to be out there. So try, try and upload more videos. I did upload a short today and a reminder short. After this special episode, I'll count this as 47. I'm gonna record another one on Sunday, so that'll be episode 48. So 2 more to go to at least do 50 episodes and reach for the first full year of doing videos. And I think I'm up to 90 subscribers. Still trying to get 10 more. So y'all help spread the word. I want to get to 100 subscribers within the next couple of weeks. So that's the goal right now. I'm still advertising on Facebook. I'm probably going to do another share with the link on LinkedIn as well. So I hope I'll get to 100. So I know, Lloyd, you're doing a good job mentioning me sometimes on your once in a boom in your videos. So if you would somehow spread the word about my channel, try to get at least a couple more people to come on board, that would be nice. 100 is good, and so at least I can feel like I made a big goal for the first full year doing videos. So if I can get to 100, that's gonna be good. I think 100 is a good number. And also, you're back when I was growing up. That was actually another thing I love about the Olympics, especially opening ceremonies. Me and my mom used to watch that together. We would watch that. Let me see somebody running with a torch right now. It's running on a roof. Oh, that's cool. I would show you on TV while I'm watching, if we stream it, but I'm not trying to get copyright strike. I'm trying to play nice, trying to keep within the rules of YouTube. So maybe eventually I'll figure out. I'm just like only my second one on my computer, so maybe eventually I'll figure out how to share the screen or like you do in your lives, like play music. I'll figure all that out as we go along. So learn by trial and error. So I only had this laptop for a few weeks, so I'm just really now it's on the play allowance, trying to figure out some things for it. Oh, thank me for the hearts. Oh, that means. Yeah, heart to you too. Whoever's doing the hearts, thank you. That was a bad attempt of a heart. I might have to do that better. All right, okay. Yeah, thank you. So swimming. Did you swim when you was growing up? Do you know how to swim good? I can tell you right now, I'm not a good swimmer. No. Not happening. Not much on the Olympics, yeah. Oh, there's another interesting. Oh, here's another fun fact. For this year's 2024 Summer Games, yeah, go for the gold, will feature 329 medal events in 32 sports. Yeah, there's some new sports. There's a couple new ones. There's urban style dance, or the equivalent of break dancing is a new sport. So that's cool. Get to see break dancing. I might want to watch that. Okay, what are all right, so some of the sports we have water polo, artistic swimming. diving, marathon swimming, archery, badminton, basketball, 3-on-3 basketball, boxing, breakdancing, judo. Oh, that's cool. I like judo. Sport climbing, they added that to the Olympics. Nice. Surfing, skateboarding. Need to add pickleball. Pickleball's so popular. They might want to add pickleball. That might come one of these days for the Olympics. Pickleball. Maybe they should put bowling. Bowling would be another good sport. I might want to see that in the Olympics one day. I don't know how you feel about that, but I like bowling, so I would like to see that in the Olympics. Like I said, pickleball would be nice. So that would be two sports I would like to see added. Yeah, I was gonna say auto racing. I'm a big racing fan, so if they can find a way to do auto racing but make it fair, for the people who want to participate around the world, I would love to see that as an Olympic sport. I would, if it was me, I would probably do like an oval race, like one short race and one long distance race. If they do a road course, the same, like a short race and a long race, like a sprint and then a longer race, or maybe an endurance. I'm not gonna say 24 hours, but maybe a 6-hour race would be nice. You have the option to have multiple drivers. So yeah, that would be something interesting. As a sport, I would like if they could pull it off. That would be because racing is one of the most international sports in the world. So almost every major country has some type of racing in it. So I think that would be good. Oh, that was a funny whatever emoji that was funny for the screen. Yeah, now it like for the first day. I mean, they already technically got a couple events up and running, but really tomorrow morning Eastern time, like 3-4 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. They have supposedly tomorrow they got tennis going on tomorrow. What else they got going on tomorrow? I want to say maybe volleyball's gonna get up and running tomorrow. I think the first game of basketball, I want to say even 3-on-3 or the men's tournament is gonna start tomorrow. I know USA is playing Sunday. They're playing against Serbia. I don't know what time that game is. I don't know if I want to see it live. I'm going to wait till late on the afternoon to watch it. So because I know they're going to show an encore presentation of it. So, now they're showing the commercial for the Special Olympics and the Paralympics too. Um, both of those will be coming up soon. So, Roy, you're still doing your working out? You're trying to get back into shape. I know I saw you did a video about that not too long ago about the working out. I need to start doing that too. I might have to join a gym. I'm not to save like maybe $10 a month to join a gym, but it is what it is. That's something I might want to do soon. Let's see here. Let's see how we're doing a half hour. Good. If we keep this going, let me know if you want me to go for the full hour. That was my goal, is to go from now to almost 10 o'clock Eastern. So if you want to go for the full hour, give me a thumbs up, say yes, say something. Want me to do 45 minutes? That's fine. I'll cut it down to 45. I'll give y'all like a minute to decide. And if you guys want me to keep going, I'll push the hour. Want me to push 45 minutes? I'll do 45. I don't think I'm going to stop now, but I'm saying I'm going to let y'all decide. I'll give you like a minute or two to y'all let me know. So y'all vote for either 45 minutes or 60. So put either 45 in the chat. Watch the Olympics, no, because by the time we get to America, it'll be about 10. So I don't mind going for an hour. So put 45, put a number 45, or put 60. So pick a number between 45 and 60. You can put 45, you can put 50, 55, but do it in 5-minute increments. So you want me to do 50 minutes, that's good. You want me to do 55, that's good. 60 minutes, that's fine too. So I'll go as long as my voice can keep up. So It's probably be a little bit longer. Give you my Toastmaster. We can go for a while if we need to. So not that long, but I'll go a little while. Oh, that's interesting. That's why I like Peacock. They got some, I don't think you will get that in the leg of TV coverage. They're doing some stuff on the streaming that I don't know you'll get on a normal TV channel. So, so like I said, other than watching the Olympics up most of this weekend, and of course I got the Toastmaster meeting on Sunday and at church. That's pretty much mostly I'm gonna be watching all weekend on TV. Other than maybe doing a quick errand in the morning tomorrow morning, but besides that, I'm pretty much mostly this weekend going to be groove watching Olympic sports on either NBC or on the Peacock app. So either way, I'm going to enjoy the weekend, get some rest, and be ready for go back to work Monday. But and I'll share this like I shared on my Facebook Live. Um, I know this channel is not really. I know I do say I'm going to talk about some faith stuff here and there, but this is more for me on this channel. It's more my motivational channel. And I want to help people see the greatness that God put in them and help motivate them in a way, encourage them to push the greatness out. That's my mission statement for my life. But I just found out something this week that the project I've been working on doing Firewatch for a building in downtown St. Pete with the crew I've been working with through my day labor company, maybe making some cutbacks as maybe by September-ish. I was saying maybe Labor Day, after Labor Day. So I hope it's not me, but I just want you guys to keep that in prayer. Because I'm about to start this in the next couple of days to do the start the LLC for Strive for Greatness and LLC. So I think I'm glad to do that after the good meeting I had today with the Chamber of Commerce. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. I don't think it's little enough to do the LLC part, but I know there's a couple other things that's going to cost a few dollars, like the EIN number. Here. Thank you. Here. Yeah, there you go. So that's one of the things I want to get done because do I like doing day labor work? Yeah, but it can get a little inconsistent, and I don't. It's hard because if I right now I've been budgeting what I'd be doing my bill at whatever I get make a month based on how many hours I make a week. I don't have like a written budget. I'm good with math. I could do it in my head, but still living off of what I've been making the last few months, and now that goes away. That means I'm just gonna be a gamble again if I go back to signing in by 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, see if I can get work at the day labor office. I mean, there's some good days and there could be some bad days. There'll be some good weeks and some really bad weeks. So that's one of the reasons I would like to try to get this LLC up and running so I can. And the other thing I'm looking into is probably going to have to figure a way to fund the LLC, maybe do something with government grants, just fill out some grant applications, which I'm probably going to have to end up doing it myself. Try to find some grant writers. I can't even get that. So I figure at this point, I'll just probably have to do it on my own and just have God help me figure it out. And this, God willing, I only got the bank account set up to put the money in for the LLC part. Now I just gotta hope I can find some angel investors. Maybe look into starting a crowdfunding campaign, which that's a possibility. And or maybe get government grants. So y'all keep me in prayer about that too. So that's one of the things I'll send you in my Facebook page. I need to pray for. That's some of the decision I got to make soon. It's not if I'm going to start the LLC. It's just going to be when, how I'm going to get that up and running. I know you're a big sports fan. Yes, I'm a big sports fan. I would say borderline huge sports fan. And I would say based on I'm enjoying doing YouTube lives. Yeah, me too. I want to start doing more of them, but I'm gonna slowly, like I said in the Facebook live, I'm saying here, I'm gonna slowly ease my way doing it. So maybe I'll do it. Start maybe probably twice a month. Maybe I'll do every other week. But I'll probably go the way my work schedule is right now. The best days for me to do is either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I just got to figure out what day will work best and about what time frame. I'm trying 9 o'clock tonight Eastern. Maybe if I do a Friday, maybe I'll do one earlier, maybe at 7 o'clock. Or if I do a Saturday, maybe it'd be 8 o'clock. I don't know. I just got to figure out what time's gonna work best. So I'm just working on the timing. He said, "You know it." Yeah. Well, I think you said you might want to do a live together. I don't know. We'll do it on your page, on my page, or you'll do one on yours, and I'll just do mine right after yours. We'll figure it out when I get to Chi-Town. I'll be really late Chicago time. But I think my flight gets there like 9 something that night, which would be 10 Eastern. So Friday's gonna be mostly a wash. But I still want to eat a slice of deep dish pizza. I can't spit out words right now. So yeah, I still want to do that. That's definitely gonna. I hate to say that's mandatory, but that's something I would like to do. Of course, other than going to Toastmasters meeting live, which I'm hoping by this week's meeting we'll know where they're gonna do the next live meeting 2 weeks from today. So once I figure that out, depending on what time the flight's gonna be, that's a lot of countries and a lot of languages. Oh, you're talking about for the Olympics? Yeah, that's a lot of different languages. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but it is a true fun fact about the Olympics. We Americans is the number one country that has won the most total medals. That's gold, silver, and bronze in the Summer Olympics. At least we have won the most medals. We're number one in medals, total medals of all time. That's the United States. So yeah, just want a couple fun facts. Some Olympic records that could maybe fall. I doubt it, but you never know. Um, One of them, I believe, is a 50-50 chance. And I know I'm looking at track and field. Look out for the 100 meters and 200 meters. I believe the Olympic record's 9.69 or 9.68. I believe Usain Bolt did it. And I believe when he broke the world record in 2008, it was a 19.3. Yeah, 19.3 in the 200 meters. They had 19.3 still. That was in 2008. The overall records for the 100 meters is 9.58, and that was in 2009 by Usain Bolt, and 19.19 in the 200 was also in 2009 with Usain Bolt. I don't think those two records will fall. I don't see those two, but I think there's a slim chance the 100 meter could be on the edge of that, could get fallen, at least the Olympic record, especially the way Noah Lyles has been running. And I think he won his 100-meter U.S. trial. I think it was like a high 9.7s, maybe close to mid 9.7s. So if he's only about a tenth away from the Olympic record, I think there's a chance that could be something I would pay very close attention to. Zachary Richard, I think she'll probably do good 100, maybe 200. I don't think that 400 meters is going to get broken. That's a tough record to beat. At least the Olympic record, I think it's 49. No, that's 43.2, I believe. I know Michael Johnson put a low 43s out there years ago in the 96 Olympics. I don't think that has been touched yet. I know the Olympic long jump record, that's the longest record as far as track and fields go for Olympic record. That's 29 feet, 2.5 inches. I don't know that's going to get broken. I don't see that one. I think maybe a 27, high 27 feet-ish jump might be enough to win gold, but you have to be really special to put over 29 feet jump. So, oh, there you go. Now they're talking about skateboarding. So that's tomorrow. They're gonna be doing skateboarding tomorrow. Looks like men's gymnastics is tomorrow. I don't know when the swimming's gonna. Oh, they're gonna start swimming tomorrow. Katie Ledecky. They got a couple ones from Australia. Supposed to be really good. I might see Katie Ledecky because she's the female goat of swimming, and some people said depending on this performance goal, she may be the best of all time, no matter men or women's. And there's Snoop Dogg on TV. And then Sunday you got Simone Biles, the goat of gymnastics for female, maybe even for both men or female. So this will be interesting. So like I said, I'm looking forward to those events. I might even look at the breakdancing one. I like dancing. I mean, I don't dance well, but I do like to watch dancing videos on YouTube. That's one of the things I do like other than sports videos. I do like to see like people dancing, like break dancing stuff. Liechtenstein. They only got one athlete. What the world? I'm sorry. What? That's crazy. One sport. I'm be curious to see what sport that person, he or she's. All right, Lithuania. Let's see, 50 athletes. Now you see, Lori. You see how the big difference is. You have one country have one. This country has 50. I wouldn't be surprised the United States has over 400 athletes. I don't know. That's a rough guess. I don't know. That'd be my rough guess. Could be more, could be a little less, but we have a lot of athletes. So you see, there's from Luxembourg. They probably have a few. Let's see how many they got. 13 athletes. So yeah, my love to you. Oh, thank you. Oh, you just made my day. Now you're gonna make me blush in a minute. Don't get me in trouble. No. You know, I know you do. And I've been very blessed to know you for the last 6-7 months, pretty much since the beginning of this year. So I follow your channel. It's been a real blessing, and I just getting a little more entertaining. That's good. Oh, Madagascar only got 7. Okay, that's cool though. Yeah, and like I say, a lot of your videos have been very helpful, been very educational. Um, and one thing about you, I like your consistency. I mean, I'm not saying you do one every day, but when you do pump out videos, you pump out like 4, 5, 6 of them, like bam, 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 and then even a lot of them are shorts. It's still. Oh, the Michael Phelps. Yeah. Oh, I agree. I think Michael Phelps to me is one of the greatest athletes of all time, no matter what sport he is, Olympics or otherwise. I think he's definitely top in my lifetime. He's definitely top 5 Olympians I ever seen. Like he's up there with the Usain Bolt. He's up there with the Michael Johnsons. Um, I mean, this is Summer Olympics. I ain't counting Winter Olympics. That's a whole nother story. Who else? Oh yeah, Simone Biles. Yeah, you can put Mary Lou. That's a good argument. I could probably put her maybe somewhere in the top 5, maybe top 10 easily. Especially what she did in the '84 Olympics. Carl Lewis. I think Carl Lewis. If I got to put a 5th, I'll put Carl Lewis because he's really high up there. Oh yeah, Edmund Moses for a hot minute. Nobody was beating him in the 400 meters. I know it's 400 straight overs and 400 hurdles. One of them 400 events. He was so dominant for like so long. Yeah, Jack Joyner Kersey was another one. Flojo was another one. So yeah, there's so many good ones in so many different sports. It's just hard to say who's the best of him, but definitely Michael Phelps. I mean, with his track record, all the medals he got, not just a gold. I mean, there was a couple of it he didn't win. I think he has like close to about 30 total medals. Let me find out. Hold on. Give me a second. Well, I'm on my computer. I can Google that. No, what you know. Oh, not again. Oops, we are having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Michael Phelps has 28 total medals, 23 gold, 3 silver, 2 bronze. Way more than anybody else. So that's a lot of medals. 28. I think he did like 3 Olympics. Could be. So we'll just say 4. Even if he did a 4th, maybe he started really young. So I think he did 4. So you're talking about he's averaging 7 medals for every time he's done the Olympics. If he's done 4 of them, I'll double check that. But I think he did at least 3 for sure. Maybe he did a 4th when he was really younger. So you've done 3 to 4 Olympics, and you're averaging about 7 medals for every time you compete. That's pretty impressive right there. Like I know Carl Wells has 10 in track and field. I know Alex Felix, that's another one that's very high up there. She has like a lot of total medals. She has like, I know she has like 11 golds and a few more silver and bronzes. So she's high up there. So that's another thing I like about it, because you get to see people who like for example, you have Diana Taurasi. This is her 6th Olympics playing basketball, so she can even continue her record for amount of gold medals for basketball. If the U.S. women's team win this, that'd be her 6th, and I think that'll be 6 in a row. Because I don't think anytime she's ever been in the Olympics, she hasn't lost. So 2004, 8, 12, 16. 20, well, 20/21 because of COVID. Yeah, this will be her 6th straight. So that's like almost uncharted territory right there. I don't think in my lifetime I'll see somebody winning 6 straight gold medals in the same sport. That's just crazy to me. So that's a great accomplishment. So we can't take that away from somebody. I don't know we'll ever see that again. Like I said, unless you like Caitlin Clark, if she would have got on this one, you probably would have had to start this Olympics and go to the next 6, and you have to play to about 41, 42-ish to make it work. So we'll see. You know, maybe somebody come by the next Olympics, like Juju Watkins, or there's another good college, Paige Beckers, or maybe somebody could match that if they play long enough. She gave me the thumbs up little by little. Well, we still got a few minutes. I guess we're gonna try to push for the hour. We got about a little less than 12 minutes for an hour. So yeah, we're gonna push for the hour. All right, Lloyd. So I did say in the short today, there's also could be a Q&A. So if you got any questions you want to ask, because you're the only one here right now, you can ask me any question within reason. I will answer it. So if you're gonna ask a question, ask a good one. But I will answer it. If I don't know the answer, I'll just say I don't know. I'll be honest with you. But for the most part, I probably can answer a question when you ask. Like I see some of these countries on TV. I don't even know where some of these countries are, but new. I never heard that country. I don't even know where that's at. Trying not to have the sound on either. I don't want the background sound. I don't want to. I heard somebody copyrighted for that once when they was doing a live stream. You know, the TV was on. You can't see the TV, but they heard enough and say they got copyrighted strike for it. I was like, really? They didn't get strike till like a few hours after the stream. I'm like, really? That's bad. I mean, YouTube. I understand that it's a technicality, but still, that's still not right. I can see that person was copyrighting, like really copyrighting bad the coverage, but you could hear in the background you didn't see the TV. All I know, you still strike them. I don't think that's right in my opinion. I don't think that's right, but I'm not YouTube, so I can't. that's the decision I think they have to make. So yeah, I like the thumbs up. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did say in your video. Yes, there is a chance I will be going to see my mom's grave before the end of the year. Her grave's in Southwest Florida. I'm only like an hour and a half, 2 hours drive from where the grave would be at. So, which would be about a 2.5, 3 hour bus ride. So that is something I'm gonna try to look into doing that. Maybe probably sometime in the fall. Um, I haven't seen my mom's grave since 2017. Yeah, next one will be 7 years since the last time I saw my mom and my dad's grave. So I think it is a little overdue. I'm not gonna tape that. For me, that's more private. That's something that should, in my opinion. I mean, I respect what you're doing for your channel, but for me, I don't feel like recording that. I may not say nothing. I might just keep silent and just record this this is with my mom and this was my dad's way. I might say that. I might be the only thing I might say, but I might not want people around the world to see that. That's just me. I might keep that one to myself. But unless God tells me otherwise, I say, hey, yeah, record this. I'll keep that one to myself. But I might say something afterwards. I might say as part of like an episode, like, yeah, I did that. This is how I felt. And yes, you should remember family for the good times. Just even if they treated you bad, not every parent was good. I mean, I was blessed. Even I was adopted. I was blessed at, for the most part, good parents. Were they perfect? No, I don't think anybody parents are perfect. If you want to keep it, let's get real, keep it on 100. Not everybody's parents were perfect. Everybody has their moments that, in our opinions, I don't think it was right. But did they show me love? Did they show me compassion? Did they show me affection? Yes, I will say that. Were there times we bump heads? Yes. That's not going to happen with any family. But do I love them and respect them enough to be there for them when they need me? Yes. And that's one thing I think, we're watching a ceremony. I think it's important for family. If you still have family alive, regardless of how you feel or how they treat you, to the best of your ability, put your ego and pride aside and try to reconcile. Now, there's something I don't like to use the word unforgivable. If there's something bad, it's like something so immoral that you question if even you question you should forgive them. Well, ask God for forgiveness and let God deal with it. You just got to find a way to wipe your hands from that. Yes, love them from a distance. Yes, you can still love family from a distance, literally and figuratively speaking. Oh, that was the controversy. Okay, someone mentioned on my Facebook thing, and I was one of the few I did not want to say because I knew it was coming. I'm just seeing it now. They semi-mock their Last Supper. Um, like this looks almost the equivalent of what would have been the Last Supper. I don't know. Somebody thought they was trying to mock Christianity with that, and I know we're not. I know I'm not really trying to talk about faith on this channel, but there was just the way it was all set up. Someone thought it was mocking the 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 Last Supper scene. So I know they're doing a fashion one way, but now seeing it now in person, oh, you got to get going. Okay, Lloyd, thank you for coming on and staying as long as we did. I will contact you on WhatsApp in the next day or two, and we'll talk on there, and we'll start making some final arrangements, for pickup if I have, unless you want me to get a Uber myself, and I'll just meet you at the house or wherever I'm going to be staying at. All right, we'll talk later, Lloyd. Thank you for coming on, and thank you, and much love to you. Thank you for coming on. Um, God bless you. Thank you. And we could do a live. Okay, yeah, we'll do one either together or we'll do two separate ones. Well, I'll just be a guest on yours, and then consequently you'll be a guest on mine. That might work. We'll talk about it this weekend on WhatsApp, and we'll figure something out. But have a good night. Thank you for coming on, and then I guess I'll do the last 4.5 minutes almost by myself at this point, which is fine. Have a good night, get some rest, and if you got to work tomorrow, have a good day at work. I don't have to work. I get the weekend off. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to rub it in, but I like my weekends off right now. I'm enjoying it. I don't know for how much longer that's going to be, but I'm enjoying it. And that's another thing too. Just we got to count our blessings. Even though I'm get to watch the Olympics, and I think I'm assuming everybody who's going to participate and being there watching is a blessing to them. But yeah, make sure you count your blessings, because while we watching this Olympics opening ceremonies, wish we would talk about it a little bit more, but it's okay. I know sometimes other topics needs to be come up, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm a big sports fan. So what? I grew up watching sports. I think maybe my first words out of my mouth was ESPN, but I'm still debating that to this day. But I'm just kidding. But seriously, but all right, that was within my first couple of sentences. I probably said ESPN at some point. But all seriousness though, if I had to put priority, like, okay, God number one, my biggest passion is my life. God number one, family number two. I would say sports is my number three biggest passion in my life. Just because, like I said, I was raised watching sports. Maybe another episode I'll probably tell you a little bit more why I became a sports fan and what really drove me to be so knowledgeable with sports. But I'll say that for another episode. But yeah, that's something that will always be a big part of my life is sports. Whether somebody or somebody's like it or not. Because like I said, that's one thing about bracing your uniqueness is you may not like sports, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to take that away from you. I'm not going to be mad at you for that. That's your choice. I just choose to like sports. I just choose to love sports. I may like certain sports, and most people like, I'm just like, what? Especially for me being a color, and I use that in air quotes. But however, that's my choice, and whatever your choice is when it comes to sports, the Olympics, that's your choice. Just like my friend, like they're gonna watch most of the swimming events. That's good. Like for me, I'm gonna watch basketball, track and field, probably the break dancing, maybe a couple boxing because I heard about a couple of boxers, especially one. I think one is from New York. I will definitely watch. I'll watch him. I forgot what the weight division he's in. I'll definitely watch him and see how far he goes. But otherwise, yeah, that's just me. Well, we're about 1 minute away from making it an hour, so we're pretty much gonna end the stream in a minute. So I want to thank you guys. This is gonna definitely be the longest episode ever. I don't usually just give you guys a heads up when you're gonna be new to the channel. You're gonna eventually watch this. My normal amount of time for me doing my podcast episodes, those will count as an episode today. It's normally between 5 to 20 minutes, maybe 22 minutes. Because I know the most that's how you do a TED talk. Minimum 5 up to 22 with a 30-second deviation. So 22 and a half minutes. So somewhere in that time frame, that's how long the episodes are going to be. So me doing an hour today is for a very special reason, because once the blue moon from now on, after today, we will do a special live, and it will be counted as an episode as part of the Rasheem Arsenio Stewart podcast. Now, eventually, and I'm going to say this before we end in a minute or two, eventually, Oh, wait, somebody came on at the last minute. I was just about to get off in a minute, and somebody came on. So we got a couple minutes. So, Mr. Sweatpants, hello. You just made it because I was just about to get off in about a minute or two, but I'll give you about 5 minutes. So I'll give you an extra five. So because I was going to try to get done by a little after 10 o'clock Eastern. Right now we're about 2 minutes away, so we'll give you like 5 minutes. So if you have a question you want to ask me really fast, he said I'm lucky. Oh, you're blessed. I don't know about lucky, but we'll say you're blessed. So if you have a question you want to ask me, you got 4 minutes to ask a question, and within reason I can try to answer it within about the 4 or 5 minutes we got left in this episode. So if you got a question, good. If you don't, it's okay. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you, but if you want to by choice, type in a question. I'll do my best to answer. But I was just gonna let people know what's gonna be coming out in the future. So once, like twice a month, I will do a live stream, maybe every other week. Maybe not every month, but maybe every other month. One of those streams will be like a special live edition of the Rasheem Arsenio Hall Stewart podcast. Oh, Mr. Sweatpants. I just want hold on. I just want to say bless you and all you in the chat. All right, Mr. Sweatpants, I need to ask you for a little bit of a favor. Nice smiley face emoji. Seeing the teeth. I gotta go back to the dentist in 4 weeks from today. I gotta do one more cleaning, and I gotta get this fixed. That little gap in my mouth, so I gotta get that fixed. Get that pray for that because I need to get that done next couple months. Hoping they'll let me do that in the next couple months, so we'll see. As of right now, I'm about 90, maybe about 91 subscribers. I heard someone, I think someone said they're going to subscribe in the next day or two, so I'm going to count that person. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by next weekend. So, Mr. Sweatpants, if you can, on whatever live streams you can get on, mention my channel or mention my name so they can search for my channel. And tell them my goal is trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of next week, which would be, I think, August 4th. So that should be next Sunday. So that won't be about a year since I first started doing videos, like around mid-August. So if I can get to 100 before the 1-year anniversary of my video starting, that would be great. So if you can help spread the word for me, you don't have to, but I'm just asking if you want to, I will be greatly appreciated. I believe I am subscribed to your channel. So if you do end up doing a live at some point, I will watch you live. So hopefully you will soon. So if you haven't done one already, my encouragement to you is to try one. Not saying you have to do like I did today, go like over 1 hour. I'm not saying you have to do that long, but I would try at least do a 10 to 15 minute one just to get your feet wet and see if you could handle it. And then after that, let's see, I could do a shout out on my best video. The word of a wizard called a wizard. Okay. I'm not saying the biggest fan of wizards. I'm not saying I'm not big into Harry Potter, but I used to play D&D. That's Dungeons and Dragons. I used to do that a little bit back in the day. I wouldn't mind trying that again at some point if I can get the right person who could DM properly. The dungeon master has to know what they're doing. If you don't get a good dungeon master or game GM or game man, person could do storytelling and let you be yourself, but keep within the realms of the game, then it gets boring after a while. So I used to be a paladin every time I do DMD. I might want to change it up next time. I have an idea. If I ever do back Dungeons and Dragons again, I might be a half elf, half human, half elf, except to be the nappy-headed version of it. But I might want to try that. I think everything else has always been human, so I might want to change it up just a little bit. So, well, that's one fun fact about me, y'all. People don't realize I like Dungeons and Dragons. I just haven't done it in so long. I know being a Christian, I don't mean use air quotes, but me because being a believer in Jesus Christ, some people find about people playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's just make believe. It's a role playing game. It's an RPG game. It's not like you're taking that thing very serious, and not like you're doing witchcraft. In my opinion, I think some people just too holier than thou and take things a little bit out of context. In my opinion, Christianity. That's one of my gripes about it. But let's see. Okay, I play in a band and dress as a wizard on stage, but I played D&D when I was younger. I'm assuming you was a wizard. I don't. Did they get wizards in D&D? I know they got sorcerers, and I forgot the other something closest to that. So maybe he was like a sorcerer. I think that'd be the closest equivalent to a wizard. So if you was, that's cool. I know one guy used to always like to be a thief. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Oh, magic user. Yo, that's cool. I know if you do it like and you build your character like, especially when you do battles, those come in handy. Especially, I played one. He used most of his magic for healing, so that does come in. And even when I was a paladin, I had the healing touch. I don't know if they still have that because there's different D&D versions. The last one I played was a 5.0 edition, and that was back in 2020. I think that 5.0 edition just first really came out, so it was different than the 3.0 and the 3.5 edition. So it's just a little bit. It's pretty much the same thing, but just rules a little bit differently. How you score stuff was a tad different, but most of the basic stuff was still there. So like I said, and when I had the Paladin, one of the abilities I was like I said, I could do healing by touch. If I touch you, you get healed a certain amount of. You have to roll like a 1D. I want to say it's a 1D6 or 1D8. It's been a while since I played it. I have to double check, but it might have been a 1D6. Well, so up to a certain level, you go up to 2D. For some of you guys that don't know the terminology when I say the dice, well, you have the D6, the regular size die. You got the D4, the D3, the D8, the 10. Let's see, there's a 12, a 20. I think there's a D100. That used to be so much fun trying to roll the D100. Oh my god! Especially with some of the consequences or some of the good stuff. It's always like a 50-50 chance you get something good or you really get scored. Especially depending on the DM. The DM want to be nasty. You say, roll a D100. Boy, and you get scored. Oh, especially during battles. Oh, you can really get scored. But if you go for the RPG players, the NPGs, they can get screwed as well too. Especially on bad rolls. Especially if you roll a critical fail, like a epic fail. I call it an epic fail when you roll a 1. Like a critical fail. Oh my god. I remember one time, true story, I rolled a critical fail. And it was one of those, I was so close on life. And guess what happened? I rolled a critical fail again. And he gave me a second chance roll. If I roll like under a certain number, I think it was a D20. I rolled like, I think it was 50-50 shot. It was like a 1 through 10. I was pretty much a damn walking. 10, 11 for 20, I was like, and I rolled like a 17. I got fortunate, but I still was unconscious for a couple rounds. And that one NPG player barely missed. I think there's a thing called coup de grace, where you still like minus hit points, and they keep bashing you, you get coup de grace, and you get under a certain amount after that, you're dead. If he would have hit me, especially with his power, I was dead. And at the time, it was not that. And I think we had a wizard or somebody can do like a healing to a way you can resurrect yourself. I forgot the exact spell, but he had a spell you could pretty much resurrect somebody. I forgot the exact name of the spell. You probably know what I'm talking about. Dude, I'm glad he missed. And I'm glad the wizard or whoever, sorcerer, whoever did it, did his spell. He killed everybody on the board. It took a few minutes of whatever afterwards to get, everybody had to be revived, had to drink the potions. Oh my god. And even doing the potion, somebody rolled a critical fail on that. And he got poisoned. Instead of drinking a potion for healing, drank a poison. So he was poisoned for a couple of hours. Well, thank God by then everything was sped up. But oh my God, even just talking about DMD for a couple minutes is funny. I'm a Christian as well. It's just all fantasy, nothing serious. I play heavy metal. Also, some Christians sneer. I think there's some Christian music that is a little bit more borderline heavy metal, like beat background. I don't totally see nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I haven't done D&D in about 5, 6, almost 6 years. Oh, he's almost 5 years. We're almost getting close to 2025. So I know it's been close to 4 years since I've done any type of D&D. I've done Pathways. There was another one that's like something similar to D20 that it's like futuristic. It's like just like a gun game, and then it's like a mix between a RoboCop mixed with Terminator type of game. I even sat in somebody's Star Wars D20 game. I always want to try that. I'm a big Star Wars guy. I would always want to do that. Yeah, I want to be a Jedi. I'm just saying, I feel like if I'm going to do a D20 Star Wars game, I'm going to be a black Jedi. I'll tell you straight up. Now, you make me mad enough, I may turn to the dark side, but you don't see it coming. I wish you would someone try me like that, but no, I'm just kidding. We've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. So thank you, Mr. Sweatpants, for making me stay a little bit longer than I wanted to, but so thank you for trying to shout out the channel. Thank you for trying to help me get to the 100 goal. Oh yeah, we gotta get going. I ain't trying to be on here much longer. I ain't doing 2 hours. We're at Sri Lanka, so that's actually a good place to stop because we're almost to the United States, and you're cool, my friend. God bless you. Well, God bless you too. I wish Specs would have came on because she said she was going to try to get on tonight. I even told her what time the live was going to be Eastern time, but that's all right. I'll still come to the next live. I'll let her know that she can watch the replay of it. Well, I was going to say, like I always say at the end, may the Lord bless and keep you guys. Yeah, Specs is a cool fan. Yeah, I can't wait to do the next trivia night. I was going to do Thursday, but I was a little bit tired from work, and then I had to do telehealth on the same night. So I'll probably do whenever she does the next trivia night, I'll make up for the next one. I'll make sure I'm going to do some trivia that's not just sports. So, that's my best subject, but I'll try to do another trivia night. Maybe she'll have some good random stuff. But again, as always, may the Lord bless and keep you. Ask about the wizard. Oh, okay. I will the next time I'm on the live. Good. I'll remember that. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Do everything you can to the best of your ability with love and respect. I will be doing episode 48. I don't know the exact title it's going to be yet. I got a couple ideas on how I'm going to do the next episode. I'm probably going to put that up in the next couple of days. I'm on pace to I'll be up to episode 50 by the second weekend of August. By the fourth weekend of this 5 weekends, pretty much this coming up in August, we should be at the 1 year point. I'll be at 52 episodes, and that's a tremendous blessing, and that's a great accomplishment for me. So I'm pretty much looking forward to year 2 of the Rasheem Arsenio Stewart podcast. You thought the first year was good, and I feel like I'm getting better and better as time goes along. Year 2, I got something for y'all this coming year. We're going to have a lot of fun this year. Especially with some new stuff coming through soon. We're going to have a lot of fun. But with that, I'm going to say goodnight to Mr. Harry Potter. Mr. Sweatpants. Thank you to Lloyd G. Thank you for Real Love Ministries, for the representative saying on for the first couple minutes and saying hello. Oh, yeah, one other thing. Besides God bless America, God bless your families, God bless Israel, God bless the world. Leave a thumbs up for this video when we get the replay. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Then hit the bell so you get every time I do one of these, you get to know that. And leave a comment. As you see tonight, I answer the comment. I didn't type it in. But I do answer all the comments. You can ask Sweatpants, you can ask Lloyd G, you can ask a couple people who came on today. when I see a comment, I do answer. I may not answer within the first couple of seconds I see it, but I'll try to get to it as quick as I can, and I do answer it within a reasonable amount of time. So I don't ignore you. I will answer you. I'll answer. I'll say thank you. If it's a question, I'll answer the question to the best of my ability. Even if it's a negative comment, I will still answer it, and I'll say thank you, and God bless you anyway. So, okay, you guys have a good night. I don't think I'm ever going to do a 1 over 70 minutes again, but it's okay. It's fine. Have a good night. We'll see you for episode number 48 of the Rasheem series Stewart podcast. Until then, God bless America and support your troops. And that's good. You answer all your comments too. Good. Y'all need to do that too. Everybody on YouTube, answer the comments. It only takes you a couple seconds to say thank you. I'll say this before I log off in a second. If you acknowledge somebody and you acknowledge them, they acknowledge you, that's a good thing. Don't ignore people. Acknowledge them. Even though you may not agree with what they have to say, you may not agree with what they're doing. Some type of acknowledgement is better than no acknowledgement, because I think it's more disrespectful to ignore somebody that you could say, I don't like your comment, or I appreciate your comment. This is how I feel, but I appreciate your opinion. That's just me. Respect. Yeah, there you go. That's the perfect way. That's your mic drop. Respect. Have a good night. See you for episode 48. All right, Mr. Sweatpants, have a good night. And everybody have a God bless you. Have a great night. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Good night.